the judges, the international judges, they get together and they make the rules harder every time around.
And Tim, she's always been very good on uneven bars, even last year at the Olympic Games. But this is, as you said, an exciting new release skill right here. It's called a Hindorf.
Well, way in the air, but just a little bit close to the bar. You see the bent elbows on the regraph. That'll cost her a little bit, but she's taking the risk.
And what Tasha does so well is you can see, obviously, she swings so beautifully, but her lines are absolutely gorgeous. Great
knees,
extension.
Toes. Looks very mature, very ready for this competition. Double layout.
And she's been fighting for those landings all week long in practice. I've noticed that some of the special details, the attention to details that Tasha's been taking.
Mom and Dad were both athletes. Mom liked tennis, Dad liked basketball. Now they're both crap stealers in Las Vegas.
Here is that new release skill called a Hindorf. Look at her hips, how high above the bar she is, but you notice, once again, the bent elbows. She actually can fly that a little bit further from the bars. It'll look even.
We stay in the third rotation with Tasha Schwikert.
I will never forget this young lady coming out at the Olympic Games, really didn't even earn the spot, was placed onto the Olympic team and looked like the most composed athlete, not just for the USA team, but maybe of any of the athletes out on the floor. She was a rock.
And maybe because, Tim, it happened so quickly to her, it was the best thing. And Tasha mentioned that, having been so well trained going into the Olympics, routines after routines, that it really was just routine for her out there on the Olympic floor.
I don't know, I've seen a lot of prepared athletes that at that moment, they crumble.
Tabitha Yin's lead was 0.2 of a point coming into this third rotation on night one. It's really amazing. Seemed as though for a while there, all she was an emergency replacement somewhere at some time, catching a last-minute flight to be there to fill in a spot. Now she might be the one. And wasn't it Bella Caroli who always said, she's got it?
Doing great so far.
And she's come into this competition in such superb shape. Not to mention her confidence level. I mean, she's a different athlete. I can't even explain to you. Having a conversation with Tasha today compared to last year, it's just night and day. She just loves being in the limelight. She's gonna love that routine.
A little shaky, but not
Coach
bad.
Cassie Rice.
Yeah, good job.
Pointing out the minor flaws, a little shaky.
Meanwhile, Marie Fjordholm gets the bad news. It's an 8.1. Have to get her a bag of ice, maybe more than one. Here's Tasha Schwikert on the floor exercise. She is the leader, trying to become the national champion.
Brand new exercise for Tasha.
This is great. From the music selection to the choreography, wonderful.
Out of bounds. Thousands of people watching at home right now going, man, would I love to have abs like that.
Might be a couple people in the booth as well.
has a very special polish to her game, and I know she stepped out of bounds, but she looks like national championship stuff here tonight in Philadelphia.
The last pass? Yeah, the last pass. On the last pass, your back toe is up. If you, no, you almost did. If you put your heel down, you would have been out of bounds.
Pointing
but since you were
out
just
that
on your toe,
last tumbling run where she almost stepped out of bounds, but you know, that was so enjoyable throughout the entire routine. It was just plastered on her face.
Right there, you see that?
She is loving her new role.
I tell you, some athletes after the Olympic Games, they come back and, you know, they just basically hanging on. She is getting better and better.
And those are happy tears for Tabitha Yim. She's made a statement here tonight, and remember, we've got one full night of competition to go. The lead that Tasha Schwikert enjoys is This is the U.S. Gymnastics Championship. Tasha Schwikert, last year's underdog, has performed like the veteran she has become. After the first night, she leads the field by nearly a point, and it's her national title to lose.
Her coach, Cassie Wright, told me before the meet began that she knew she had something special with Tasha Schwikert. Her first level 5 meet ever, did a cartwheel completely around the side, said nobody would have been able to stay on the beam. Had no idea how she did, but it looked like it was perfect. She knew she had a fighter right then.
And special skills just like this.
Look at the height.
Much improved over last night.
Really has a nice line, looks calm on the uneven bars, and of course has the big releases like this.
And really swings with such ease.
But remember, new code of points, and if you look at women's gymnastics, uneven bars seems to be the most difficult event to bring in the big score.
The daughter of 2 casino dealers in Las Vegas. Just 2 years ago, it seems as though all Tasha Schwikert heard on the phone was, "Can you come and help us out? We need somebody, please, a last-minute fill-in." And now she may be the one.
I can't tell you how much this young lady has improved over last year. It's been an absolutely tremendous change. Her confidence level, she's taken charge at these national championships.
She has a definite polish about her. 9.1, it seems low, but in this current world of gymnastics,
That's going to be a good score, actually.
top 3 go to the World Championships representing the United States, so Mohini Bardo here tonight.
Well, she wants to stand out, that's for sure. We know that in her personality. She's enjoying this time in her life. She's enjoying the spotlight. She's come into this competition very well trained, injury-free.
Remember her rapid ascent to this spot. When the Olympics began in Sydney, she was on the outside. She was the alternate. She wasn't going to get the Olympic uniform. She wasn't going to get that bag of goodies. She wasn't officially going to be able to say she was an Olympian. Then Morgan White got hurt. And for another time in her career, Tasha Schwikert got the call. And when the Olympics were said and done and she had competed in her 3 apparatus, the general opinion was that she was the best Olympian from the United States under those tense circumstances. That was her proving ground. This now becomes a launching pad.
And more than just winning a national championship, I think that she basically believes that's going to happen already. She wants bigger and better. She wants world and Olympic medals, and I think she's got the goods to get it done.
Looking good as she nails it down. With Coach Cassie Rice.
Just a little to the side on a few jumps, but stayed healthy.
Coaches are tough. Oh, man. Oh, it's unbelievable.
Well, you know, Cassie's right, though. She's heading off to the World Championships, and it is about those really nitpicky points, especially on a dismount like this that she could stick. She can't afford to give that away at a World Championship.
And